Hello everyone, welcome back to my channel. Now in this video, we will be reviewing the McFarlane Marvel Collectible Wolverine, which is inspired by the Wolverine issue number 85 cover. Now let us start with the packaging. So the front of the box, standard McFarlane packaging design, wherein it has this huge window where you can clearly see the figure inside. Now, the other side, I think this is the cover of the comics that this is based from. So this is from Wolverine number 85, part of the Phalanx Covenant storyline, and I guess this is the final sanction. So the back, again, another photo of the comic cover wherein this figure is based from. On the other side is a continuation of the clear window, so you can see the side of the figure. At the top is another continuation of the clear window, so if you're displaying this inbox, light can get through this so that you'll be able to, display your figure inbox and still they will still be more visible. And that's the bottom of the box. Anyway, guys, let us unbox this uh, statue and see if McFarlane did justice to this character in this static figure form. So here is everything out of the box, and may I say, I am usually not a fan of this background diorama that McFarlane gives us, but this is actually pretty good. This looks pretty good. I think this is the first time wherein I am actually satisfied in displaying the figure with the diorama on the background. I guess the main reason why is because the background diorama is big enough that the whole figure actually fits on it. Anyway, he also came with this standard McFarlane art card with the short history about the comic wherein this figure is based from. And then just to give you a look at the diorama. So there it is. Yeah, I'm actually kind of impressed. I know that there has been a lot of Wolverine figures. Well, how can you blame the company since Wolverine is the most popular X-Men? But this is one of those figures that really actually I think catches my attention. Maybe because, well, Wolverine is in one of his iconic pose, crossing his claws, and I think this comics during the time when Wolverine loses his adamantium coating on his skeleton because those claws are made of bones and not covered by adamantium steel. Here is a complete 360-degree look of the figure. So here is a close-up of the head sculpt of the figure, and man, that is a very nice expression by Wolverine. He is about to go berserk. I do like that there's some weathering that they gave on the figure. When you just look at that, so there's some blue weathering that they've given it, which I have no problem with. So here is a close-up of the front of the figure. So the base shows, man, what is that? Is that a hand? Anyway, I guess this is during his battle in the Phalanx convention. So I guess that's a hand from one of those alien creatures. So here's a close-up at the front. I love the the bony sculpted, the sculpt of the claws. Then there's that Hyrians. I think that is well done. And again, there's some light blue weathering on the blue portion of the costume, which I prepare as compared to the usual cell shading that they used to do at the beginning of this line. I think this is a way better approach when it comes to their statues. And I guess that is also the reason why this line started getting my attention, because they stopped doing that cell shading thingy, which I don't really like. So here is the left side of the figure. Here is the right side of the figure. And finally, here is the back of the figure. Anyway, guys, this figure, by the way, is part of McFarlane's 1/10 scale Marvel Collectibles line. I don't collect the 1/6 scale because, despite of the fact that, yeah, they really look good, but they are just way too big for me. I just don't have the space. So I am more into this smaller 1/10 scale figure. Anyway, precise comparison. Here is next to his wave mate, Colossus. Here he is next to Daredevil, which, to be honest, I think this Daredevil figure would have looked better if they didn't give that, as I said, that cell shading treatment. Here he is next to his bestie, Cyclops. Bestie. Here he is next to Beast, which is another amazing figure by McFarlane. I love this Beast statue. Here he is next to Storm. And finally, here he is to another well-made figure, the Fantastic Force, the Thing. Overall, I do notice that McFarlane have upped their game when it comes to these marble collectible statues. Is this a sign that they'll be doing more Marvel stuff? Because I did notice that since I guess they're losing the DC license, the quality of the releases on the DC Multiverse line, aside from that Satana that was announced, I think I think kind of it's kind of going down. And then when it comes to this Marvel collectible statue, I do see that there is more love and I guess uh thought that is put on them because this is a well-made Wolverine statue. Now, am I good with McFarlane doing Marvel action figures? I don't know, man. If they will have the same quality that they get to their elite figures, maybe. But I think McFarlane first needs to invest and improve on on pinless technology because no matter how good their sculpt is, that huge visible pin on their elbow and knee is just an eyesore. I just didn't really have any other option because I am a huge DC fans. I like DC more than Marvel. When it comes to Marvel, the only thing that I like is Daredevil, Moon Knight, and the X-Men. But when it comes to DC, I like most of them. And I guess that's why I've been a huge DC Multiverse fan, which, let's face it, McFarlane did do good during the earlier time or middle time, but lately, I think they've been dropping the ball, kinda. Maybe, as I said, maybe they are focusing more on this Marvel. Maybe McFarlane is, I don't know. That's just something that I'm thinking about. But as of right now, when it comes to the Marvel products, this statue are okay for me. This is an amazing Wolverine statue and it's definitely a must buy if you are an X-Men or Wolverine fan. Anyway, guys, if you've reached this part of my video, thanks a lot. If you like my videos, please don't forget to leave a like, share, and subscribe. And as usual, guys, enjoy life and keep collecting.